New at 6 at Channel 2 Action News exclusive. We're using body camera video and evidence photos to piece together how prosecutors got a life sentence for a man they say waged a 12-day reign of terror in a Southeast Atlanta neighborhood. And Channel 2 investigative reporter Mark Winnie is live in the newsroom. Mark, you learned he had 6 other convictions.
That's right. The lead prosecutor on the case from the Fulton County DA's office says Drayshawn Mitchell was an admitted gang member, though he says he has now quit the gang and the jury deadlocked on gang charges. She calls it 12 days of terror in Thomasville.
Hey, get on the ground. Someone get a car. Get on the ground. Get a car.
Mr. Mitchell is just really a menace to society.
On your face. Hey, we need someone back up there. Back up there. Someone back up. All right, somebody move in.
3 shootings in less than 2 weeks in the same Southeast Atlanta neighborhood.
12 days of terror in Thomasville.
Says Fulton County Senior Assistant District Attorney Amanda Green, culminated with a homicide.
Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video, interact with the channel, man. We're about to get into this topic right here. Atlanta black man has been sentenced to life in prison plus 91 years after he goes on a 12-day rampage, committing all kinds of crimes, from anywhere from burglary to robbery to murder. This dude went ham for 12 days straight. And now, after he's been sentenced, he claimed he's not in the gang anymore. He wants to clean up his lifestyle. And I just want to ask the black community, how long we gonna do this? How long are we gonna encourage the gang culture? You know, we seen this story time and time again. We seen how it plays out. We seen how being gangster plays out with every situation. It's only a handful of us that makes it out. And even the ones who make it out still have problems. They still have trauma. They still have drama in their lives, you know, because your past still affects your future. No matter how, you know, especially us as men, we can't act like women and, you know, say our past doesn't matter. Your past definitely matters to men and women, but only women can get away with saying stuff like that, because this is how your past will catch up with you right here.
Victim Willie Henderson III, and she says Drayshawn Mitchell, a Rolling 60s Crips gang member at the time, the gun-wielding author of the 12 Days of Terror in Thomasville, has a troubled history. 6 prior felony convictions, and because 4 of them came before the spring 2022 shooting spree, the court case that came from it culminated with a sentence that could bring him thousands of days in prison.
Judge Emerson sentenced him to life without the possibility of parole plus 91 years, which is the maximum that he could have received for the charges he was found guilty on.
She said,
Lord Jesus Christ. Life plus 91. So he gonna do his life and a couple of more motherfuckers' life in jail. Y'all might as well just gave him the needle. Gonna take him on up out of here, man. He went on 12 days of terror. Killing, robbing, stealing, all kinds of shit. This dude was labeled a menace to society. Just take him out. We don't need him no more. Ain't nobody trying to come visit him, write him, and feed him. Why are we feeding and clothing this man on taxpayer dollars?
Mitchell was convicted of felony murder. Additional charges stemming from shooting another man 4 times in the April 5th, 20...
Look, he done shot this man in the ass. He done shot the man everywhere below the belt. Bro, what the fuck? How you miss somebody whole top side? Like you didn't hit him nowhere at the top. You hit him all at the bottom.
2022 incident in which Henderson died for shooting a gun to frighten a teenage girlfriend who was not struck on March 25th, 2022, and for a similar incident with another girlfriend April 1st, 2022, and more. Defense attorney Tim Cook.
He believes he was...
So he out here taking it out on everybody, women, men, and all. Everybody can get it. He don't discriminate.
Wrongfully convicted, and so we will be filing a motion for new trial within the statutory time period of 30 days and so that should be filed shortly.
Ms. Green says the jury deadlocked on a straight-up murder charge involving Henderson.
Wait a minute. Did he say he was wrongly convicted? Wait.
2022 and more. Defense attorney Tim Cook.
He believes he was wrongfully convicted, and so we will be filing a motion for new trial within the statutory time period of 30 days, and so that should be filed shortly.
Ms. Green says.
So he said the dude who went on 12 days of terror, said that he was wrongly convicted. Okay, sir.
The jury deadlocked on a straight-up murder charge involving Henderson and on numerous gang counts, though Mitchell admitted on the stand he was a gang member at the time.
He told the jury that in the neighborhood that he grew up, there was peer pressure from a very early age to align yourself with people who would protect you from others. This was a dog-eat-dog world. It was unfortunate.
This was a ballistics.
Yeah, I gotta be objective on that because, you know, in the black community, especially nowadays, we're pressured into, you know, gangs and drugs and, you know, even women. We're taught at a young age that it's okay for us to run around and act a fool and, you know, sleep with all the girls, and that's a normal thing. And I'm not saying that that it's okay. What I am saying is that we got to break ourselves out of this cycle, like, because we got to stop teaching this to our kids. We got to stop teaching this to the youth. You know, all this music and stuff that these kids are growing up on. This is what's producing this because, like I said, like a lot of us in the black community, we're being raised in single mother households. And basically, the music and the TVs are raising these boys and these girls. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why things are going the way that they're going. You know what I'm saying? We need strong fathers back in these households to teach young men, young boys that it's a different way of life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to go down this road of gang banging and selling drugs and robbing and stealing and killing, you know, to prove that we are a man. You know, that's looked at being masculine in the black community, you know, doing dumb stuff. And this is how you get wrapped up into that.
Case. Ballistics is what solved this homicide. The March 25th incident, the casings that were collecting at that incident matched the casings that were collected at the homicide scene.
Cook says Mitchell maintains Henderson had shot at him earlier, and Mitchell was afraid he and the man with him were about to again.
It was a self-defense case.
The fact that your client was steeped in the gang culture, do you think that made him more likely to turn to guns to use during a dispute?
Unfortunately, yes.
D.A. Fonnie Willis.
Gang members are much more likely to, one, do crime at all.
I didn't even know that was funny. Look at Funny. I didn't even know that was you, girl. Where you been? Where you been, Funny?
And certainly to do more violent crime.
So Prosecutor Green says Mitchell testified someone told him Henderson had fired at him earlier, and he went to investigate, and that another person with him also fired when they confronted Henderson. She says both Henderson and the other man who was shot but survived had guns. She says Mitchell testified that he recently quit the gang. Live in the newsroom, Mark Winnie, Channel 2 Action News.
It doesn't matter if you quit the gang or not, man. You already did the crime, so you got to do the time, young fella. You know, and like I say, it's very unfortunate that, you know, our black boys got to grow up like this and lead and go down this road and end up in prison. You know, unfortunately, it's too late for him. But, you know, we can save the youth by changing our mindset. You know, we got to change the culture. The culture is trash. Black culture is trash today, man. And we can't keep letting this stuff take over our kids, boys and girls. You know, we need, like I said, we need strong fathers back in these households. You know, I know y'all black women, y'all stuck on this Miss Independent. I can do what I want to do. I pay my own bills. I got my own this. I got my own that. Hey, kill that noise, man. That shit is destroying our community. Y'all and these mindsets and these attitudes are destroying our community, and y'all do not understand how this shit is affecting these kids. This is y'all sons growing up, turning into a man, destroying their life, getting life sentences plus 91 years. Y'all girls are on poles, bouncing man to man, trying to figure this shit out because they ain't never seen a man in their household. I'm just here to inform y'all to let y'all know what's going on, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe, comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic, man. Hit the link in the description. You want tattoos or piercings, you in Dallas, Texas, holla at your boy. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't be a lame like these dudes that's going around committing these crimes and now they don't want to do the time. They trying to change their life around after shit too late. It's crazy. What's going on, my good people? If y'all want custom rugs for your home, your business, or simply just trying to get a gift for a friend or a family member, come holler at us at Rug and Style, man. We have some in stock, and you can also put your custom rug order in. We can do any design, any cartoon character, any team. We can do portraits, whatever size you want it, just let us know. Follow us right now on all social media platforms at Rug and Style. The fastest way to get in contact with us is through Instagram. Send me a DM, send me your design and how big you want it, or you can click the link in my bio and go on our website and put your order in online. Follow us right now, Rug and Style, on all platforms. Let's get your custom rugs done today.